What's good? It's your guy Brahma, and in this video, I'm going to show you how I remade the beat to Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. I'm going to take you behind the scenes in my Logic Pro and show you every element, every instrument, every plugin I use to bring this thing to life. Okay, follow me. Let's go. Okay, so here we are behind the scenes in Logic. I'm going to play the beat so you can get a glimpse of it, listen to it, take it in, hear everything. And right after that, we're going to go through every single instrument track by track. Okay, so let's play the beat. Okay, so that's it. Now it's time to go through every instrument and element of this joint. And we're going to start with the drums. Everything is down here because when I mix, I usually bounce everything down into a wave from the plugins. So it starts off as me using the plugins, and then I bounce it down into the wave. That helps save on CPU usage. And also so that you have more control over the sound via the waveform, you could do a lot of different tricks and cuts and reversing and all that kind of stuff. But here goes. So the first element is this hi-hat loop that I got out of a kit, right? Just a spinning hi-hat, right? And then the next one we have is an open hi-hat, right? So it just hits on the one like that. And that is from the Apeshyt Drums 2 Dragonfire Drums expansion. The kit is called Red Heat. All right, so now let's go to the next one. We have two claps that are stacked on each other. I like to stack my claps sometimes if one isn't giving me the punch and snap that I need, or if I'm just going for a certain signature sound. In this case, I was going for a certain signature sound. In the original beat, DJ Mustard uses a finger snap. And so I wanted to mix it up and give it my own touch. And I combined two claps together that kind of snap together. So let me play you this first one. So that got like a snap to it, right? And that's from the Apeshyt Drums 2 Dragonfire Drums expansion. And the kit is called Drunken Master, right? And so that's that clap. Then there's this next clap right here, right? And so that one straight up from the Apeshyt Drums 2 Samurai Drums expansion. The kit is called Ginsu Swords. Got some dope sounds in here. So this was the clap that I use, and I'm using it. I'm using stereo. So I wonder why these ones aren't playing. Oh, duh, I have it muted. Crazy. Okay, there we go. I'm like, yo, why these sounds not playing, yo? But I had it muted because, like I said, I bounce everything down and mute the MIDI files. And I keep them. I don't delete them unless I'm like, I'll create another session with just the WAV files, and then I'll leave the MIDI files in their own session. But usually when I mix, I put them in their same session because I want it to, just in case I want to change something. Let's say if I want to go with a different clap or a different snare, I sell that file. Or like if I want to add something to the bass line, I'll do that. Another riff or something, I could do that and then bounce it down and drag it to this waveform track right here. So here's the kick drum right here. And this one's from the Apeshyt Drums 2 Knockout Drums expansion. The drums really are knocking. That's why they call it knockout drums. Okay, so there that goes right there. Okay, and now the bass line, the Crondo bass. And so DJ Mustard used the actual 808 on the original joint. But I wanted to make this my own kind of G-Funk remix of that joint. I didn't want it to make it exactly the same. There's no fun in that. So this one's Crondo bass. That mug is dumping. This is from the Black Ops plugin. If you don't have this plugin, you need to grab it. I'm gonna put every plugin I used in this beat in the description so you can grab it. That little bass roll was kind of nasty though, huh? So I had to get real creative with it because remember the original joint is an 808. So I wanted to, like I said, give it its own flavor. So I got the Cali Love piano. This one's definitely from the Black Ops plugin. Cali Love Piano 1. And it looks like there's 2 piano tracks in here. I don't know why this went. But it should be on this Cali Love Piano 1. Right? And you hear I'm playing it real lazy. Right? And he used strings in the original beat. I didn't want to use strings. I wanted to add like my own flavor, like I told you. Right? I stacked them. So one's a lower octave, this one's a higher octave. Same Cali Love piano. Then there's a low. Right? And this is the same piano. I was testing the Arsenal plugin inside of Black Ops. So that's why it's loading up like that. Whenever I make a new plugin, I usually test the newer one in one of the most recent release plugins. So that's why you see that. So there are strings here in the hook, Roswell strings. Right, and there's 2 of them. There's high and low. So I basically stacked it. Like I said, that's the secret to if you want something to sound very full without adding a bunch of different instruments doing different things, layer them. Do one a higher octave, one a lower octave, and they're playing the same melody. Right? And this is part of the Black Ops plugin too. Roswell strings. Pretty dope, right? Okay, so now the last instrument, actually, no, there's a couple of more. This one is a nautical lead, and this one is actually from the Black Ops plugin too. Let me play that for you. Yep, so that's Black Ops. And let's see, I used arcade for this sound right here in the background. That's crazy. Arcade by Output. That their stuff is pretty dope. So that's where I got that sound. And then there's another arcade for this. So I just use it for that effect. Okay, so now let's go back through the beat now that you've seen every instrument and every element at play so you can hear it from fresh ears and be able to identify everything going on in the track. All right, let's press play. Okay, that's it. And yes, I did play that part, by the way. I had to learn what the heck was going on with that riff in the beginning, so I replayed it. And it took a little time to get it right. You know, I had to study, but I got it down. So anyway, that is the Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us beat. Produced originally by DJ Mustard. I remixed it. DJ Mustard did a phenomenal job on this beat. So much so that it inspired me to go ahead and tap into that energy and see what I could do with remixing it. So anyway, that's it, man. If you really enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Help the algorithm push this out to more producers who could learn from this type of information. You're spreading good karma by doing that, and you're helping me help you and help more producers. Okay, so also make sure you check out this video right here. If you really dug this one, look at this video where I make a beat from scratch and I show you every instrument and element that I use while I'm doing it. So you could follow me. It's almost like you're watching over my shoulder while I'm making a banger right in front of you. All right, check it out.